this is Mickey at Millennium Shoes. We're here today with the Nike Air Max OG pack. Start off right here, we got the OG Air Max 1, white, red, neutral gray, can't go wrong. As you can see, we got a hit of black on the outsole, transcending to white, reverting back to black, and then red towards the forefoot and toe. We got an aged white midsole here, kind of looking off-white, if you will, with a visible red air bubble right there. Going up on the upper, in your mud guard, you got the red carrying throughout. Above that, you got this neutral gray going right up to the forefoot, red swoosh of course, and along the ankle collar, you got a polyester off-white, kind of showing that age, that yellowing, if you will. Moving alongside, you can see more of this off-white mesh in the toe box, and then going up the midfoot, aged white laces along with that nylon right beneath it, or polyester, kind of yellowed again, with your Nike Air Max branding right there. Quick shot of your insole, got that Nike Air going. In your heel, Nike Air embroidered in red over the gray, red beneath that. And then where you see the age the most on this shoe is on the sole, because they've used an oxidization process to kind of give it that whitening look, as if it's been sitting in your closet and just deteriorating over age. However, that being said, I think the shoe out of this pack that's giving you the most age is the infrared Air Max 90. As you can see, the outsole, the midsole is prominently yellow. And you got the infrared, of course, in the air bubble right here, as well as the visible air. Beneath on the outsole, you got some touches of black and infrared. Your mud guard is the black leather, and it's got a bit of shine to it, which is something you would naturally see with a shoe like this if it's been in the closet for about 23 years. Got your Air Max branding in the infrared. Above that, you got the mesh going on here, a little bit yellowed. And then, of course, you got the gray swoosh in the nubuck going throughout, as well as the nubuck gray, which carries over into the toe box, or I'm sorry, right here in the toe shield. In the toe box, you got the white mesh, which is aged, of course. White aged laces going up the mid, as well as this nylon. And then you got the infrared eyelets right alongside here, as well as black. Your tongue has the Nike Air branding, I should say Nike Air Max branding in the infrared, with a hit of that infrared piping on the inside of the tongue. Gray alongside the lining here with an infrared footbed that has the Nike sign. Of course, you got the Nike Air branded, black within this infrared rubber guard, and it's dirtied up and aged again to give you that aged look. You look at the sole, this is far more oxidized than you saw in the Air Max 1, giving you that deteriorated look. Even some of the patterns right here have been kind of punctured, again giving you that aged look. You can see the Nike Air branding right there. I love this. I think as far as showing you that age of that Nike Air branding and just that wear and tear, this is definitely on point, more so than any of the three we have here today. Last but not least, you got the Air Max 97, and this one has the least age wear shown on it. However, it does hit back to that time, as you can see on the mesh, reflecting what it was in 97. Now, going into the shoe, you got black on the outsole, full-length Air, heel to toe, white on the midsole, a little bit dirtied up in age, and then, of course, in your upper, you have this transcending mesh to nylon in the silver going all throughout. Hit of the red swoosh right there. Got your 3M rings around the shoe. Of course, gray laces over the 3M, and then the Nike Air branding, red within the silver gray leather patch. And then, of course, your branding is a gray footbed with the red swoosh. Tonal execution in the Air Max branding on the heel tab, all gray as you can see. Quick little Nike check right there. A little shot of your medial, much the same as your lateral. And then, of course, your sole, it's pretty much all black with the silver and red branding right there. Don't have so much of that oxidization you've seen in the other ones. And maybe, of course, that might be because this is a newer shoe, so if you were to keep it back that this was an unworn shoe or something you've had from that time, it's not gonna be as aged as you would see something right here, you know, being that this is a little bit older, same as right here. Nevertheless, we love this pack, very fresh, very clean. Definitely Nike is stepping themselves up in a creative aspect. We've seen this process been used in some of the OG Air Maxes, or as well as some of the LDB running shoes, but we haven't seen it cohesively in a pack like we have here, and we're loving it. Anyhow, this is Mickey from Millennium Shoes. Thanks for tuning in. Come back tomorrow. We got another video.